official 2020 report going in. So we have, let's see, if we want to just read this profit one, let's see what we have. Rite Aid shares may be in the biggest one-day jump in more than 2 years. The company said it booked $51 million. Revenues were up slightly from 5.46 billion. So again, very, very nice, right? So Rite Aid right here. Not, I mean, you can consider Rite Aid a penny stock. I mean, not really. I mean, Rite Aid is so big. I feel like everyone knows Rite Aid. It's not like one of these random companies working out of a shed. So what we have right here, Rite Aid. Rite Aid. If you are interested in playing Rite Aid, what do you want to do? It is all what? It is all just a trend line, baby. Right? All you got to do is just put a nice trend line on this play. And as long as you hold this nice trend line, as long as you guys see this nice trend line play, you guys are all set, ready to go, right? So trend lines, very easy, very simple, right? Something that we play probably every day, right? And you guys are probably sick and tired of seeing these examples. But as long as it stays on the top side, right, considered bullish. If it goes on the bottom side, it is considered bearish. So top side is bullish, bottom side is bearish. If you guys are interested in Rite Aid, that's again the play that all you want to do is play a trend line. So what do we have? Let's kind of recap. I know again it's kind of tough to kind of keep up with everything while we're going over all the top gainers. So let's again kind of go through right here. PRTK. Do we want to watch it? Do we want to look at it? PRTK was awarded again. This project was awarded this project contract. Are we going to be looking at this stock? Yes. Again, PRTK one we want to look at, but we want PRTK to get above what? We really want to get above $5 before the stock takes on off. It was awarded with a contract. We do like it. After that, number two, CBIO. CBIO had the global license agreement. CBIO is one of the best spikers in pre-market. Where is it going to start getting hot again? When it gets above 650. That's where that stock will start getting hot. RAD is just a nice uptrend play. As long as that stock holds an uptrend, that's going to be really solid. VTGN not looking really at it too much. BNGO not looking at it too much. HOTH not looking at it too much. And we're not really seeing too much hype from these plays. Which one is not popping up on the gap up scanner? HSDT. HSDT probably has the best press release this morning talking about positive results. My only concern is that the $1 target and 98-cent 50-day moving average target has already been hit, and that's why the stock has been fading. It's going to need another wave of buyers to push these plays on up. Okay, so it is the best press release this morning, but it already hit its target this morning at 744, and that's why it has been falling since. And then last but not least, we do have ASNA, which is a brand new reverse stock split. So ASNA, brand new reverse stock split, which we know that could possibly get some hype, and that could possibly get some momentum as well. All right. So again, those are the top plays. Let me type them out, and we can set up a little bit of a morning poll, and we can go with what stock will be the best today. So what stock will be the best play today? Is going to be out of the plays we just went over. I can bring those up right here. Is it going to be RAD trendline? Is it going to be SANA reverse stock split? Is it going to be CBIO global license agreement? Is it going to be HSDT best press release but already hit its target? Is it going to be PRTK or I think that's it. Yeah, so that would be it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, and then we got RAD on there as well. All right, so let's see what you guys are thinking. All right, let's see what you guys are focusing on. Everyone, go ahead, cast your vote, and we're all ready to rock and roll for a brand new day. So I'm excited to see what's going to be coming on up here. I'll even type it out again. Top stocks to watch. RAD, ASNA, CBIO, HSDT, PRTK. So these are the top stocks to watch today. Market opens up in about a minute and a half. Let's get ready for a fun one ahead, guys. Let's get ready for a good day. Let's make some money. Let's make the most out of it. Let's get after it. Attack. As I said, again, guys, tonight we have the new broker announcement, 7 p.m. So again, make sure you guys are watching out for that because you guys can get some awesome stuff. Scanners are up right now. And also, again, MIRM. Let's not forget about that play. Previous top gainer of yesterday. Right? We do have some previous top gainers. I'm going to take a little previous top gainers. Bada boom. And post that as well. Boom. All right, so let's see what you guys are thinking. Cast your vote if you guys have not in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Share the results. Stop the poll. We have 29% of traders said, hey, Dek, let's just go RAD. RAD, baby. Let's just work our way on this uptrend. And then the next percent, 27%, said, let's go CBIO. So that is the results right now that you guys can go ahead and check out. Market opens up in about 20 seconds here, guys. Let's get ready for an awesome day. I do have a couple other announcements. I'll wait until the market slows down a little bit before I say those. But right now, let's keep our eyes on the high of the day momentum scanner. Let's see what's going to be coming on up, where the volume's going to be going next, and again, where that momentum's going to be moving towards. So let's see what the first stock with a nice higher low pattern forms. What's the next stock with the next higher low pattern? Stock that has, some of the best potential for us. Right now, Rite Aid getting a little bit of that pop, getting a little bit of that momentum. Yeah, keep my eyes peeled, see where we're at, see what's going to be coming on up. Keep watching the high of the day momentum scanner. It's kind of like the number one thing right now. Watch the high of the day momentum scanner. Look at this. Rite Aid still moving very nicely right now. Rite Aid still getting some nice hype, still getting some nice momentum. So keep my eyes peeled. Rite Aid right now. Nice little climb at this moment. So Rite Aid, nice little pop. This may be the first stock that came up on the high of the day momentum scanner. And do we have any 20 counts? Yep, CBIO. CBIO. So we have two stocks again. Both stocks that you guys are the ones that said that was going to be the best ones are both the plays that do have, the most volume. So that's one of the best things about, the chat right here is that you guys are saying, hey, you know what? This is going to be the best play. This is the one with, the most momentum. These are the ones that are going to be bringing in that most hype. So, CBIO definitely getting a little bit of momentum here. RAD trying to get a little bit of hype as well. I just want to see what's going to be coming on up. PEDX, CBIO. I may have to hop in on CBIO, especially if that starts getting hot. We got a 710 target. I know a lot of plays lately have been doing what, though? A lot of plays have been doing nice morning spikes and then start coming back on down. If you're interested on CBIO, your ultimate target, you could see it's turning a little bit where? It's turning a little bit because of this old high right here. So that old high right around 670, notice again, it comes right up to that area and you can kind of bring down this resistance line and you can see it's kind of like a channel. So the first resistance line it needs to break is that 670 mark. Break a 670, the stock could run all the way up towards 716 200-day moving average. If you guys are interested in RAD, you guys are good to go on RAD until what? Until it cracks the trend line. See? And I know again with a 2-minute time frame, you guys can see the whole entire trend line. So if you guys are in on RAD, you guys have support right now, still all the way down towards around that 1085 mark, right? So still all the way down towards around that 1085 mark on RAD, you guys have some nice support. But the thing is, what happened? Look at the past chart history. We are now hitting that spiking high, 1150. All right, 1150 is where the stock spiked up to in November, and now again people are starting to lock in some gains. Look at past chart history. Both two stocks, RAD ran up to an old spiking highs, having a little bit of trouble at 1150, and then CBIO. CBIO spiked up to an old spiking high, which is right around 680, and now it's having a little bit of trouble. Right? So both plays having a little bit of trouble as they again spike on up. DXF is is a stock that came out with an earnings report this morning. So DXF is a 2 million in float stock. Came out with an earnings report, trying to get a little bit of momentum. Right now, RAD is still fighting. RAD for a nice climb. How's that HDST stock? HSDT. That's one's falling on down a little bit. HSDT. Right now, HSDT, keeping my eyes peeled, waiting to see where this hype's going to be moving towards, where this volume's going to be going. So all I'm doing is, again, seeing where we're going to be at, seeing this where momentum's going to be at, where this hype is going to be at. Right now, again, PRTK, nothing yet. CBIO, still looking. CBIO, we may get a little bounce play off $6. You know, it is holding $6. Where's the VWAP? Where is the VWAP at this time? VWAP back down towards, VWAP is at 630. So the stock may try to hold $6, get a small little bounce play. RAD still moving on up. RAD still doing well. So RAD is switch. You can see right here, just all pre-market. RAD still again getting a little bit of a pop. 1175 next resistance line. So 1175 is the next resistance line. Waiting to see again where this hype and where this momentum is going to be. Again, looking to get after it, looking to make some money, looking at, for my next trade right here. I just want to find something that's consistent, where the mob's going, where the volume's at. NDRA, small little squeeze play. NDA, a small little squeeze play. MIRM, maybe going back to back mid candle breakout patterns. So right now I'm still sitting on my hands right now. I'm still sitting on my hands. I'm just looking to see where this momentum is going to be going. I just need to find where the mob's at. Where's the mob going to go to? Where's that action going to go to? And that's where I can, trade. Where's that mob going? Where's that action going? Where's that hype going to be going towards? CVIO just trying to stay alive above $6. RAD, again, you're having a little bit of resistance around 1175. Right now, you guys absolutely nailed it. You guys absolutely nailed voting right here. What are going to be the best plays today? You guys said CBIO is going to be the best play and RAD is going to be the best play. And as you guys can see right here, RAD, best spike so far, and also CBIO, nice spike so far. So right on top of it. Now let's just, again, see what's going to be coming on up. Right now, again, keeping my eyes peeled, seeing what's going to be coming on up. Come on, market. Give us again, a nice play. Hide the day momentum scanner, TNK a little bit. Just keep my head on a swivel right here. Top gainers, PRTK, no. PRTK, not until it gets above that 200-day moving average. CBIO, no. TNK, a little bit more pricier at $23, trying to get a little hype. NDRA, still trying to move on up. People are going to probably move into something. They're definitely going to try to get something going. I think ATOS is starting to get a little bit of odd volume towards it. ATOS did have a press release this morning as well. If we take a look over on ATOS, and we can see what ATOS Phase 2 announces Phase 2 study contract for reduced breast density in women. So what do we have here? ATOS developing novel therapeutics for delivery methods of breast announces that today it has contracted with Stock South General Hospital to conduct Phase 2. So again, ATOS isn't saying they have positive Phase 2 data. They're saying they conducted a hospital that they're allowing them to work on their Phase 2. That may get a little bit of action towards it. Where are we at here? 938, PRTK fading a little bit, CBIO fading a little bit, AMPE not too much, VTGN, TEDU trying to get a little continuation, NSYS, and then I know right now I'm just kind of bouncing around. I'm just, saying some stocks out loud right here to see if anything's going to be able to just pop on up. Looking at yesterday we had a couple nice squeezes. Couple nice squeezes. If you guys look at the daily chart right here, and these may be able to get some continuation today. That is LAIX, nice little squeeze between the 50-day and 13 EMA. We have REED, a nice little squeeze between the 13 EMA and the 50-day moving average. We have PHAS, 50-day moving average, 13 EMA, and FLNT, again, 13 EMA, 50-day moving average. So again, these are a couple little squeeze patterns that I found yesterday. And again, you guys can check that out. I just posted those so you guys can write them down as well or put them in your notepad. So I know we're in that hot time of the market, 10 minutes right here in. Looking to see what's going to be coming on up. I mean, one moment. Let me look at let me look at my group chat that I'm with all my friends in, and let me see if they're finding anything. Let me see if they got anything. All right, so right here is still ATOS. Still want to see if that's going to get any sort of momentum. And I know we're looking for that penny stock mob play. Look at UUU, nice little, again, another nice little squeeze pattern. UUU, 2 million in float. Stock trying to get a little bit of a squeeze. See our PRTK, no. CBIO, no. VTGN, MSBF, AMPE. TEDU is, again, looking for a little continuation over on TEDU. ATOS, I am keeping my eyes peeled over here just because it has a little phase two talk. ATOS is a lower float play. I could imagine, people maybe just trying to run in on that thing. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think it could be one of those, like, it's not amazing news, but it could just, rip just because people want to get involved with something. So that's the only reason I'm still watching this. The float. I mean, the float on ATOS is only 9 million. I mean, it's not even like super low. Any reason why CHK isn't coming up on the scanners? Let me check that out. CHK, that popping on up. Oh, CHK is only up 8%. So if we look CHK, it is getting a couple high of the days right here. If it's not coming up on the high of the day momentum scanner, I'll look into it. But yeah, I mean, it's only up 8%, but yeah, it's not on, even down here. So I'll definitely write that stock down, look into it tonight for sure. Let's see, MELR. I mean, there's going to be a play that people are going to say, hey, you know what? I want to get involved with something. I haven't been able to trade anything yet today. I want to go make some money. GTEC. This one's just an odd one. GTEC. Imagine if all of a sudden, people wanted to start buying GTEC, 117,000 in float stock. Imagine if people just wanted to get in on this play, GTEC. I mean, this thing could spike all the way up to $20, probably with a few orders, right? AUPH, $20 top resistance, getting a little archy right here. Getting a little archy at the very top resistance line. See, CBIO. We probably need CBIO. The CBIO may try to get a little bit of a red to green move. Look at CBIO right now. Let's check that out. Turn off pre-market for a second. CBIO is gonna looks like it's trying to make a little bit of a red to green move right here over on CBIO. That one did have a lot of action this morning over on CBIO. A lot of action this morning. And look at CBIO right now. CBIO is trying to get the hype. It's trying to get the momentum. It's trying to get that pop towards it. Where CBIO currently the VWAP is down towards around 612. Maybe a small bounce off the VWAP. That 612 area if it does come back on down, because CBIO is the most active play I think at this time, right? That's what I'm seeing. CBIO, maybe one of the more active plays. Keep it small if you want to. Just do maybe like 500 to 1,000 shares somewhere in there. And I might look for just a little bounce play, kind of get my day started, something a little bit tighter. CBIO right here. I think maybe right down towards around this like 610-ish mark, because this is the most active play, right? I think, right now, CBIO, if we look at MIRM, MIRM's actually trying to come on up a little bit right now. I'll put MIRM on the bottom. I'm just trying to find what's the most active play, because volume equals activity, activity equals profit. And with these kind of random pre-markets where we're not seeing a ton of clear-cut activity, it's kind of tough to tell where the volume's going to go to. You have to wait until the day opens before you actually know, right? You have to wait till the day opens before you actually know where that big-time volume is going to be going. And then right now is kind of the hunt to try to see what's going to get the volume and be able to stay above, right? What's going to have the volume and be able to stay. So right now it's definitely CBIO. CBIO has the volume. CBIO has the hype. So if I'm going to trade, I might as well look for the stock that has the biggest volume and maybe look for a little dip buy on this play. So CBIO is where I'm looking, guys. Maybe looking for a little bit of a dip buy on the stock. See if I can get filled maybe down between the VWAP and $6 and be able to make maybe a couple bucks right here. So CBIO, I'm going to maybe look for a dip buy if this stock could ever bounce, and then look for basically like a little third touch channel breakout. Because as of now, this is where the volume is. As of now, this is where the volume's at. So let me see how low this pulls back here. Let me see how low this can pull back here. And I might get in on a low entry for a little bit of a bounce play. CBIO trying to hold that VWAP area right now. CBIO trying to hold that VWAP area at this moment. We have support at the VWAP currently, and right down towards around this like 595-ish mark. So two different lines. VWAP may hold up for the bounce where it's currently testing, or again, it may be down towards around that 595-ish mark. And the only reason that I said I'm going to be looking for this play is that this stock has volume. Volume equals activity, activity equals profit. I'm not seeing anything else with volume. I want to play the stocks that are going to be able to make me money. Well, let's see, if anything else does come on up. Still got a little PRTK still trying as well. Still PRTK. Not in on CBIO, but I'm definitely thinking about an entry soon. PRTK, if that one could ever maybe U-shape. That one's right around that $4 mark, right around 430. So we have CBIO, which has the most volume towards it. If this stock could build some higher lows, this stock could definitely look for a third touch channel breakout pattern. PRTK is holding its gains, does have that huge contract. The problem with PRTK is that this stock doesn't have as much volume as CBIO. If CBIO's volume went over to PRTK, it would take on off and rip really hard. But right now, PRTK just does not have that hype towards it. Did have an awesome press release last night. What's the float on PRTK? PRTK's float 29 million. A little bit too big anyway. CBIO still trying to hold. SELB, little pop, MSBF, AMPE. All right, so I think I'm going to still stick with my I think I'm still going to stick with my CBIO bounce play. probably, where's this trend line at? All I'm doing is connecting the dots right here. Trend line's right around that like 495, 495, 490-ish mark. So, so we're gonna should probably start with something around that area to see if I can just maybe get a small little bottom bounce for a quick little scalp play. Let's see right now on CBIO. We're basically just looking for a little higher low pattern this time. Say again, CBIO looking for a small bounce, 750 shares. Get my day started. 590 region. The stock had good news and is the most active, right? Volume equals activity, which again equals profit. So you got to play the stocks that are hot. But the thing is, doesn't mean again we have to play a breakout. Could just look for a bounce play on a stock. Again, always if you're not 100% confident in your play, right? What can you always do? You can always again look to buy near bottoms. If you buy near the bottoms, it's much safer than buying at the tops. So CBIO has the most volume, has the most attention, has the most hype towards it right now. And that's the only reason we're looking at it. Because if a stock has a lot of buyers, if a stock has a lot of players towards it, well, what does that mean? That means, again, it can easily move. If a stock can easily move, it means we can make money on it. So CBIO still, trend line's a little bit higher, currently out around like $6. TROV. I'm thinking again, something else still may get like pumped, but CBIO is where you want to look at right now. CBIO definitely where you want to look at still. I wouldn't be surprised if traders try to get this thing, taken on off soon. Would not be surprised. There it is. Boom. I'm happy, happy and sad. It's like CBIO, I knew that was going to happen within the next few seconds, right? It's like I knew that was going to go. So happy and sad at this moment. CBIO starting to get a little bit of attention, a little bit of momentum. Nice pop right there. Shout out again, nice little third touch breakout pattern. Little third touch breakout pattern. Good job, team. And as I say, it just really comes down to what? Volume equals activity, activity equals profit. The stocks with the most players towards them have the best potential to hit a new high, right? So the stocks that have the best potential towards them are going to be the ones that are going to be able to pop and be able to spike, be able to go on a nice big move, and that's just because they are the ones that are moving the most. Now, what's going to start happening? People are going to say, okay, I feel like I'm missing out on CBIO, so people start buying in on CBIO. Then what happens? People are saying, oh, CBIO is going up a little bit higher, a little bit higher, a little bit higher. I feel like I'm missing out, and that's why when again this could catch momentum, catch fire. So I want to see again if it's going to hold right here. Even if it doesn't, I'll get a little bounce play. AXSM. There's that $100 mark we were talking on AXSM. AXSM reminds me a lot of AUPH. Again, big gap up, red candle, U shape, and just climb. Same exact thing when we look at AXSM. Again, big gap up, red candle, U shape, and climb. And why that happens is, that happens from good news, but the stock has such big gap up, it can't hold it. So it, falls maybe a day or two, and then buyers take over. So, same exact thing with AUPH. Big news, but it's such big of a gap up, it can't hold, so it U shapes and then starts making its way back on up. Right now, CBIO still got this one, and I'll still play my trend line at the bottom. Right now, again, you are getting a little bit of choppiness right here. Maybe trying to consolidate to set itself up for some sort of bull flag. That's a possibility. But it really is all eyes are on CBIO at this time. All eyes are on CBIO at this time. Stock's working its way on up. May try to get a little bit of a pop soon. 680 is resistance, and where is that coming from? Again, we do have some pre-market resistance, and again, basically all the way up towards around 730 would be those tops. 730 is kind of the main goal. I would not be surprised if the stock gets up to 730 today. 730 is the pre-market highs. Right now, again, it's trying to make that happen. So that's where traders want to get this stock to, right? Traders want to get the stock up to 730. So 730 price point or price target on CBIO. If we do get a strong pullback again, just because it is the hottest stock, I will look for some sort of action. Target on CBIO. So good work right there. I know you guys are also talking about a little bit of SELB really quick. I just want to check that out. SELB. SELB, what's that float at? I know SELB had a small press release. It's getting a little bit of action. If SELB could ever break that 200-day moving average, it could really pick on up. So that just hit the 200-day moving average. Let's check on that. 2 hours ago. 2 hours ago, licensed the rights of SELB tolerance platform for treatment of diseases. Okay. What do we have here? Float wise, 29 million. Little bit larger than what we would like. And that's why, again, it's not getting as much attention. So do I like SLB? Yes. If it was a lower float play, I would be, really like it for sure. I'd limit order on this play. So again, you'd want to pick somewhere back down towards around like that $6 mark, and then you could just like limit order in on this play, because that's kind of where I see more of the trend line, all the way down towards around that $6 area. Let the stock again keep on coming on down, keep on coming, keep on coming. And I want this to just keep on falling on down. There's a lot of volume towards it. People are going to try to bounce play it. Thank you, Trade Life. What do we got here? HSDT. HSDT trying to get a little bit of a U shape. A little VWAP test over on HSDT. HSDT did have one of the best press releases this morning. It's if I hop in on HSDT, it's kind of the same thing I did yesterday, which is hopping on a play, hoping that volume moves in, right? So I'm hopping on HSDT, hoping that volume moves in. But HSDT is the best press release I saw this morning that says it shows positive results with statistically significant improvement. So we have two options here. We can either A, look for a bounce play off the hottest stock in the market, or B, we go after HDST on a little bit more of a risk, hoping that volume flies in on it. Right now, HSDT is trying though. So those are kind of our two options. We hop in on a play that we know has volume and looking for a bounce play, or we hop into a stock that has the best press release, but does not have as much volume towards it. And look at this right now, HSDT, it's starting to fall a little bit. So let's sit back a little bit right here. And this is kind of like I took that chance yesterday on IFMK. I took that chance yesterday on IFMK trying to get into a stock that had a lot of good reason on why it could move up, and it never did. And I just had to get out with a penny loss. So I took a 1 penny loss, which isn't a big deal. But I know, again, for the people who hop in on plays and can't trade again for the next like day or two, it's like, oh, do I want to play one that I know has volume, like CVIO for a dip buy, or do I want to hop in on one that, may not do anything if it cannot break out? So that's, very, very important to just be aware of. And again, you might say, AK, if you're saying HSDT has more volume, um, Well, we're talking about what? We're talking about comparing a 68-cent stock compared to a $6 stock. So again, it's not the number of shares, right? It's not the number of shares we're really looking at. We're looking at comparing what? We're looking at comparing how much the stock usually brings in to what it has right now. So HSDT usually brings in just underneath 100,000 shares. It has 1.8 million, right? If we look at CBIO, CBIO usually brings in 100,000 shares, right? And it has 5 million. So, I mean, what we have right here is CBIO has more volume towards it. CBIO has a better ratio towards it. And with that being said, CBIO is much more expensive. So people can only buy 100 shares, maybe 1,000 shares. People on HSDT could buy 10,000 shares all at once. Oh, yeah, compared to IFMK. Yeah, for sure. So yeah, compared to IFMK, it has much more volume. Absolutely. But always a little side note to always check that out as well. Just good point to bring up. So CBIO is still the best play in my eyes because HSDT is trying, but that is having a little bit of that pullback right here. So I'm still probably looking more for a CBIO bounce play. I'm still probably more along the lines of a CBIO bounce play. And your two options are either trend line or bounce at this blue line. Trend line or channel support. Both of them, we got either like a 610 bounce or like a 595 bounce. So CBIO, most active play so far, has the most volume, has the most attention, has most of the traders on it. The stock is trying to hold. You can see we can actually update this trend line a little bit. And if we just connect the bottoms, right? Connect the bottoms. Just move the snow plow is what I like to do. Boom. You're gonna adjust it from there. Here's one bottom, right? Here's one bottom. Here's another bottom. Here's another bottom. So let me get rid of these lines for a moment. And you can really, if you want to, if you're in on this play, this is your new game plan. So you're in on this play. This is your game plan. When it came down right here to 570, it bounced. When it came down here to $6, it bounced. When it came down here to 640, it's bounced. Right? All we want to do is just make sure we stay away from this side. Right? Just stay away from that side. CBIO still holding. What's the ultimate sell target? 730. You're saying, Deck, do you think you're going to get up to that 730 mark today? I honestly do. I do think CBIO is going to get up to that 730 mark today. I really think it's going to get to that area. That's the pre-market highs, right above the 200-day moving average. It's a nice area to see. RAD, RAD trying to get a little bit of a U-shaped pattern starting to form. HSDT gave me a little adrenaline pump for a moment. I was about to look for an entry over there. Here's a little bit of that pullback, a little bit of the crack of the trend line. Again, still the most active play. PRTK right now doesn't really have much volume. PRTK. MELR, nothing going on with MELR. CBIO, most volume, most attention, most hype towards it. BERN, nothing there. Right now, CBIO, nice, strong pullback. Nice strong pullback on CBIO. Let's see how low this one's going to be able to go to. This could be, again, possible little bounce play. And again, the reason why we're not seeing a ton of big time breakouts could just be because the holidays coming on up. The holidays coming on up, that could always just get a little tricky, get a little tough. CBIO, still looking at this play. See if that stock's going to have that little bit of that pullback area for us. Keep on coming on down. See again a little bit lower right here. Came right down towards around that 750 mark or $6 mark. And again, if you're filled right now, again, that's fine. If you're filled right now at these little bottoms, that's a nice little bottom area to get bounced at. So again, if you just got filled at $6, nice little bounce play so far. Still, again, this all happened from where? Crack of that trend line. Crack of that trend line is where this all happened at. AXSM trying to move up. CBIO getting a little bit of crack. How's ATOS? ATOS, not too much there. MHH. No, so again, best bounce so far. CBIO right along that $6 mark. And then again, just a little textbook play. That's all from that trend line crack. Trend line gets hit, stocks falls back on down. Didn't get, look at 46,000 share. Look at that, 46,000 shares being bought at 620. Good job if you're in right here. You have a good bid order. 620, you got 41K, 37K, 620. You got a strong 37K still, 36K. You just got filled on about 10,000 shares. You guys saw that on the level 2. Big buy order, and he was real. Good support. Good support. So if you got filled right at that $6 mark, nice little 25-cent gain for you. And that's again, just trying to play the bounce plays. I didn't get filled. My order did not get filled right there, but that's right where I was looking at. So if you got in on that bounce play right around $6, awesome job. Here's the 30K order. He was 46K. He's at 30K right now. You guys can see him in the red, bottom of the red. He just disappeared for a moment. He'll pop back up in a moment because he is 27K, 24K, 23K, 18K. He's getting sold through, and he's sold through. So that guy is in right now on 46,000 shares. Someone just bought 46,000 shares at 620. He's definitely expecting, some sort of rip. Or hoping for his life some sort of climb, right? RED, still again looking for that $12 break, slow and steady. Right now CBIO still coming back down, still the hottest play. EDSA just got halted. EDSA just got halted randomly right here. It just had one order that popped that thing on up. Do we have any news that just came out on EDSA? Anything that just popped up on the hold scanner? December 13th was last news. December 12th was the last filing. It's nothing I randomly see, but EDSA could just be, I don't know. Look at, we have EDSA comes up at $3.99, EDSA $4, and then EDSA up towards $4.34, $4.04. So EDSA, all of a sudden, people started buying this play. Just got halted, just popped up as you guys can see on the hold scanner right here, 10:06. I just want to check over really quickly. Is there anything on a reason, or is that just a random pump going to try to start moving? Yeah, I don't see anything on EDSA. Don't see anything over there. CBIO still trying to hold on up a little bit. It did bounce at $6, so $6 will hold up as a little bit of a support line, right? And then underneath that would be all the way down towards around like 575. So you got kind of have these two support lines next, because we know against $6 is a support line, and then it would be all the way down towards around that 595ish mark, which would be after that. But it really did all come from where? The crack of this line, right? The crack of the trend line. And when those trend lines go, that's where people get scared. When those trend lines, break, that's where people start running a little bit for their lives. Now, I do want to keep my eyes peeled just on EDSA to see if that all of a sudden just starts going crazy for some reason. So that's going to get unhalted EDSA in about 2 minutes here. And I just, again, whenever I see a random play like that, just starts spiking. Like if you look over on your like TD Ameritrade account, like what does it look like? It looks like this, like EDSA, just 387 all the way up to 434, and we just see a big time giant green candle right there. Why is that? Is that just random people buying it, or is this going to randomly catch fire? What's going on here? So sometimes I'll hop in on those type of plays if they're worth it, but I like to try to find some sort of reasoning. I mean, it's only about 4,000 shares. That's the thing. It's very, very small. Let's see. Is the SPY just moving sideways again? Third day in a row. We have to be seeing something soon. We have to be seeing something soon because even when I talk about like breakout plays, right? When I talk about breakout stocks, usually they go through that like period of nothing, right? Where like think of it like a scary movie. In a scary movie, you'll hear like da 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 da, and then all of a sudden it gets quiet, and then it goes bah, right? And then it seems like thing, with like when they say like the quiet before a storm, where all of a sudden like it'll be windy, getting super windy, and then all of a sudden it's just quiet and it seems peaceful, and all of a sudden birds are chirping, and then all of a sudden boom, a crazy storm. Sometimes that happens. It seems like thing in the stock market where you'll see a little bit of crazy action. What happens? We have these top three candles that haven't done anything. Where all of a sudden we're going to get a big green candle or like a big red candle coming on up. So that may be something you just want to kind of be aware of. All right, EDSA is going to get unhalted here in 1 minute. I just want to see what happens here. I always like to type out a possible order just in case that thing just starts going crazy. Maybe I could hop in on some shares. But let's just see if this thing, is just a random little bit of volume or if this thing is actually going to take on off. Now, EDSA got halted at 10:06:27. So that means it's going to get unhalted at 10:11 and 27. So basically what we have right here is 20 more seconds. 20 more seconds. Let's just see if EDSA, what's going on over here. A little interesting. No news I see, but did just get halted on a small little pop. Rapid, December 12th. That was last news, 9 million. Yeah, that was December 12th. That was a little bit, couple days ago. Let's see again. Let's see if this actually is going to continue to get any buyers. Like, it's still getting some buyers right here over on EDSA. Level 2's on the bottom at the moment. Let's see. Putting this just right here for the moment. I didn't jump in on this thing yet. If it starts breaking like 475-ish. I mean, it may start getting some hype. Starting to still moving up a little bit. Still moving on up. Right now, EDSA is still just creeping its way a little bit. A little interesting, some more volume. Maybe a play people are just going to try to start playing just because nothing else is going on. So just be ready for it. Just be ready if something, crazy does happen for some reason. $5 is a really strong resistance line. And also this 50-day moving average is a really strong resistance line. Again, very light in volume, very low float. Not seeing any news today on why the stock would be up. The bid is all the way down to 383. Look at that. The bid is over about $1. So I want to see if someone market orders out and the stock drops all the way down. Exactly like I just said that. So, okay. So we don't need this one. Look at this. Stock, boom, down to 420. Now again, the bid's starting to move up a little bit. Again, a little bit of scary play. Sometimes when people say, "Oh, 6,000 shares," there's no way they're selling through 6,000. If someone buys 6,000 shares, there may be an actual reason, but I don't think anyone's going to be buying 6,000 shares at that price. So yeah, so whenever we don't have a clear-cut breakout, people try to get stocks going. People try to get some plays going, try to get oh hey, let's get EDSA going, let's get some action going, let's get some volume going, right? That's what people may be looking at. All right, little side note, guys, is I wanted to talk about earlier this morning. I am thinking about, I made a little post about this, the other night, and just kind of want to see your thoughts on it. Basically, I've been trading with roughly around $20,000 to $40,000 in my account, and it's good. But I kind of want to get into a little bit more craziness. I want to get into a little bit more fun. And I've done this a couple small account challenge. There's been multiple times I dropped down to $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 in my account. I kind of want to do something a little bit more wild, something I've never really done before. Maybe fund an account with $100,000 and just have some fun with it. I mean, turn it into 100,000 and maybe 500,000, right? Have an account that has 100 grand in it. Show you guys all my trades. Be able to trade, any stock I want, right? If I want to trade the SPY on big shares, I can. If I want to play a penny stock on big shares, I can. If I want to, so that's something I'm definitely thinking about doing, which is something I've never done before. I've always traded, with, usually between 30,000 to 70,000, usually at the most as I have in my account. But I was thinking about maybe putting in $100,000 and just getting after it. Not only again can you guys play the same stocks as me, but I feel like it's going to be a lot more entertaining, of course, for you guys seeing me throw $100,000 around in the stock market, right? How wild would that be? So I think that's going to be, definitely a lot of fun to not only watch, but also on top of that, I'll be able to make some big, big, big profits. It'll be like every single day would be, instead of a $200 gain, it'd be 2,000. Instead of $1,000 gain, it'd be 10,000. Instead of it's because right now again I'm trading on a decent size account, but I'm making $300, $500 a day. I want to get back to those 15 grand days. I want to get back to those 10 grand days. Going into 2020, I want to see a little bit more chaos, a little bit more chaoticness. I want to